Brianna Williams is pushing herself beyond her limits in training. But will it pay off? Plus, Oblique Seville looks as if he's ready to do battle. And is Sachin Dennis back? Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. If you do that, hit the notification bell when you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button. And finally, leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at and we break down the races. So, are you ready? Yep. Good to go. Well, on Saturday, we saw Oblique Seville run a blistering 10.13 in the men's 100 meters at the JW Sprint Fest held at the National Stadium. Seville won miles ahead of the competition, running a time, as I said, of 10.13 to win, with Cadrian Gosu coming closest in second, running 10.43, and O'Shane Bailey running 10.51 to show the difference. This was Oblique Seville's first 100 meters for the 2023 season. We recently saw him run 6.42 to take second with the same time alongside Akeem Blake, the other sprint phenom in their age group. For clarity, however, this was in the men's 60-meter dash outdoor, also held at the National Stadium.
He's run much more than everybody else. Fresh, maybe he'd be the man to win. Hughes, maybe.
Set.
Quick start for Akeem Blake as usual. Johan Blake also there. Look at Oblique Seville. It's a top three. Akeem Blake step forward. No, Akeem Blake. Let's see what the actual time is. The 6.42. And the wind is...
Of course, as we anticipated, they did not meet, meaning Akeem Blake did not race in the 100 meters at the JW Speed Fest. He ran in the 200 meters. We'll report on that a little later. Not surprised. I suspect they'll stay away from each other until it's time for them to actually race in 100 meters. But I'm curious to see what's going to happen. However, the 10.13 was an impressive run, very well executed, and clearly Oblique Seville is simply getting his legs under him. He looked very, very good and very comfortable. You look at his shoulders. That's really the way he looked. Shoulders and his face. Very relaxed run. Nice run. After he ran the 60 meter and came second to Akeem Blake, although they both ran the same time technically, he had this to say to reporters.
That's a setback, but my preparation is going good so far. I know that will be for me.
And in terms of you some expectation this year, last year, you made it to the final World Champs, what's the mindset this year?
Well, my mindset is to do better than what I have done last year, which is to get on the medal.
Okay, and your coach said, that you would be run a lot faster this year. You think that's why you think that's what I aim?
Well, I am coached by one of the greatest coaches in the world, so it's possible.
Okay, and in terms of times, any times you specifically looking at, I just want some other time.
Well, one step at a time, each competition.
You spoke about yourself, I understand probably a little niggle, and you got over that little niggle that you have been doing.
He's right. He is coached by one of the greatest sprint coaches of all time, the great Glenn Mills. Of course, you know Glenn Mills, Usain Bolt. What can I say? Also at the same JW Speed Fest at the National Stadium, we saw Sachin Dennis and Julian Ford battle out in the 100 meter men's final E, and Dennis took the second position. Now, we decided to feature this because several persons have asked has been asking us what's happening with Sachin Dennis, and we just wanted you to take a gander at this race. Julian Ford ran and won this in a time of 10.27, with Sachin Dennis running 10.32. Unfortunately, Julian Ford is, I don't know, he's just injury prone, and I'm hoping that this year finally we'll be able to see him run without injury.
And a clean start. We see out there in lane 6, Dennis really got a good start, but pressing all the way Barneswell. across the line and looking solid too. Julian Fort.
Well, you know, let's see what's happening with Sachin Dennis. I mean, it's always hard to transition, like I said, from amateur to pro. I think he's been a pro now for at least 1 year. So, and we're hoping that Julian Fort this year does not have any injury issues. That's always his problem. He's so talented, but the injury. Now, I monitored us posting these pictures because I absolutely love these pictures. Megan Tapper posted this right after her birthday, their post-birthday picture, and she looks remarkable. Absolutely remarkable. Now, more than likely the reason why you clicked on this video, yes, the one and only Brianna Williams. Now, Brianna has been posting some serious training videos since she joined the Titans. We've seen her being pushed to her absolute, in fact, pushed beyond her limits so far.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, bro.
You might have been enjoying those just a little too much, but the truth is she's really been pushing herself. We see her doing those hill runs, etc. Because we know that last year she was disappointed with her year. I thought she had a solid year. She ran a PB, but you know, she didn't make it in terms of running the solo events with the national team at the World Championships. And I think this is one of the reasons why she made the decision to join the Titans, and they've been pushing her. Another thing I realized that she's training with the men. She's training with Johan. They're just pushing her really, really hard. But will this pay off? Will it? Now, we saw her run one race so far for the 2023 season. She looked quite comfortably in that race, the 60-meter dash outdoors, where she ran at 7.22. Quite easy.
It's a clean start. A bullet one for Brianna Williams. Jordan Levy trying to stay with her. It's Brianna Williams coming. Levy in second.
No, it was a great race, great acceleration, always amazing out of the blocks. I think she's one of the best in the world out of the blocks, meaning Brianna Williams. She looks smooth, but it's a 60-meter. We still can't tell what's up, because the challenge to Brianna Williams' race is the last 30 meters. That's always a challenge where she tends to overextend. So we need to see her in 100 to really assess the progress that she's making, but she seems quite confident. After she did that 60 meters, she said this to reporters.
All right, Brianna, 7:22 to start the season. How was the run like for you?
I just felt light. Felt very quick. I'm just be happy to be here and start the season.
Okay. Obviously, you've been working with Titans in your background training. Have you seen the early fruits of that work?
Yes, definitely. We've been working on endurance and the last bit of the races, and this is just a start. It's getting to the 100 and 200.
What do you feel that you've made in terms of the most improvement in your mind?
I'm just working on my end part of the 100.
In terms of goals for this season, in terms of what do you think in terms of the most important thing that you want to accomplish for this year?
Just to surpass my personal best, and also to run consistently 10, 7, 10, 8.
What is it like for you guys competing locally this early in the season? Usually we see you towards the back end of the season in Jamaican soil. What is it like here?
I actually went in 2020. I competed at the Queen's Crazy Justin, so it just felt like that. I'm happy to be here competing. It just feels at home, and I'm so happy for the crowd and the atmosphere today.
Do you have any other 60s on my list for the season? This is the first and last year.
Yes, the relay is on February 25th.
What's the major difference in training locally as compared to training overseas? Some might say training in Jamaica might have certain distractions. Is that the case?
There's no distractions. Just plenty of hard work and just focusing on the goals this season.
Do you see any other local meets before?
Yes, the Gibson relays and somehow others. I'm not sure.
The start looked pretty sharp.
Thank you.
This is your usual start. Did anything change when you start doing
preparation for the season?
No, nothing changed from the start.
I know you're enjoying the training at your new club.
Yes, I am. I'm enjoying my coaches and my teammates, and I'm enjoying training.
Okay. And of course, being in the likes of Australian Fraser Price, it pushes you over.
Oh yes, definitely. My teammates push me every day and they encourage me, and I'm so happy to have them.
Thanks so much again.
Thanks so much.
So as you can see there, she addressed what we talked about, the fact that the challenge that she has in her race is really the last 60 meters. Sorry, the last 30 meters. That's really the challenge she has in her race. Nothing more, just that. So I can't really tell what's going to happen until we see her in an actual 100 meters. But she looks good, she looks smooth, she looks healthy, and I know that those hill runs really help to build stamina. She talked about that. She talked about them working on the last 60 and working on building stamina. So clearly they're doing the right thing. So do I think that, you know, these serious training sessions will make a difference? Yeah, I do. Brianna Williams has consistently evolved. She's one of those athletes. She's just consistently evolved since age 14. She's gotten better, faster, stronger. Almost every year she runs a PB. Of course, last year she didn't run the PB. I guess people were expecting her to run a sub 10.9, and she ran. That's 10.94, and I think even she was disappointed with that PB. But she's consistently improved, and I believe. She said it's obvious in the type of training that we see them doing. It's all about building what we call speed endurance. Remember, I keep telling you, you don't get fast at the end of a sprint. It's a person who can maintain their top end speed the farthest through the up and to and through the line that tends to win. And that's what they're doing. They're building her endurance, hence her speed endurance. That's pretty much all they're doing. And we'll only see if that's worked when we see her in 100 meters. But I think this will pay off. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Remember, you're royals, kings and queens. Bless up!